The news on the moment is that Oshomhole shut airport gate simply because he missed his flight. According to him, he said he went there the previous evening, which happens to be on the 10th of this month, June. Getting there, he was discovered that he has already missed his flight. He went to a hotel where he paid about 1.5 million naira, including some Ghanaians who missed their flights as well. The next morning, he got there about 30 minutes to when the flight will eventually depart. The same thing repeated itself. Along the line, when they knew he was the one, they were trying to rapport with him, look for a means to take him in. I now said to the flight attendant that he is not talking about himself alone. He's talking about the generality of those who are stranded at the airport. That is where the problem started from. Now, two things are going to be involved, which I don't want to reveal at the moment. First and foremost, hear the news, how he explained everything that happened.
Opponent in Abuja says that despite arriving the airport at 6 a.m., 30 minutes before the flight, the airline staff still marked him and other passengers late, insisting that the only way they could get on the next flight is if they paid additional 109,000 naira.
These people paid 146,000 at the time they bought. Those who are buying today, emergency this thing, they are paid as much as 250,000. So they frustrate those who paid online at the rate quoted by them and give priority to those who have no previous reservation, who are ready to pay double the price.
The former APC national chairman says he rejected attempts by the airline to offer him special treatment, pointing out that his disposition to enforce his rights and those of other citizens, including children left stranded at the airport, is why the airline is accusing him of disrupting its operations.
I go to the airport, I have my checking in, they deny me. Then when somebody now went, I said, it's Oshomhole. Then the senior manager came out. I said, okay, let's see how I can sort you out. I said, no. I don't want personal favor. I want my right and the right of these Nigerians to be enforced.
With videos and text message evidence, Oshomhole backed his claim of what he said truly transpired, which he said can only be corroborated by the Director of Department of State Services, DSS, at the Lagos airport. He said it was right on the spot that he quickly sent a text message to the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, and formally lodged complaints against the extortion and behavior of the airline staff, asking him to thoroughly investigate the matter.
How can they be allowed to profit from their own failures and incompetence? The federal government has a duty to protect citizens' rights and consumer interests. I feel pained and ashamed about how Nigerians are being extorted. Air Peace, I urge you, with all due respect, to protect the flying public from fraudulent practices and extortion by Air Peace.
The senator said he's delighted that the minister has quickly responded to the matter to stop what he described as hopeless capitalism that allows the citizens to heap blames on the government. Omo Bazwai.
Adams Aliyu Oshomhole, former Edo State Governor, a senator representing Edo North presently, a former APC chairman, the party that is ruling at the moment. I believe if every other person have to behave the way you do, by now that airport would have been grounded or burnt down. And these are some of the things that has been happening to Nigerians all this while. I am not supporting Air Peace because so many complaints have been coming out from their end. Now, according to you, they denied you of flying so early, schedule according to how you plan your journey. Let's assume at this point, Air Peace was totally wrong. Are you saying that you are also right by locking the entrance, the gate, to that same airport? Two wrongs, they say, can't make a right. What makes you think you are above the law that would lock up the whole airport simply because they didn't allow you or those who were protesting for to fly? Do you know the implications of what you just done? Do you know that in the process of you fighting for yourself, fighting for other passengers, You also denying others from flying as well. Now, let's look at it from this angle. That place does not belong to airpeace. It's almost like a rented place. If you understand this whole issue of airport regularly, you understand, say, now, if airpeace did this counter A today, they book their passengers, carry their luggages and every other thing. The moment the time finish, you will be very shocked again. Another flight will still bring their signboard, come, bring their staff, come, they will set there, they will still book their passengers, will still come out. It's not meant permanently for one airline. Everybody get different stand. You might be in stand A today. Tomorrow, the fifth carry that same airline, go stand C. Now, in that department or wing of the airport, so many airlines company did the place. All the passengers that they come in, some won't come out. Now, you lock the entrance because of say they don't allow you fly. Have you considered the implication of you locking that airport, denying others from accessing where they want to book their flight and travel? But sometimes they behave like say the country belongs to una they above the law. If as at the time you were coming into that airport, somebody who is in your shoe lock up that airport and you could not have entrance to access the counter of the flight you want to use so that you can be cleared and move, how will you feel? I want to beg the aviation minister, the sector, the industry, there's need for them to look into this, because anybody with the complaint might eventually not say the part where they are at fault. If you are there early, I believe early enough, I believe they will fly you. According to you, you were there early enough, yet they still do not want to, simply because they were selling tickets on the spot in a higher rate. Are you saying that everybody will enter the flight will carry them go Abuja? Now all of them just eventually that instant buy the ticket. Meanwhile, majority of those who buy online, they were left behind. I believe these are some of the critical questions we're supposed to be asking. And I want to beg airpeace once again. This one a business. Over the years, so many complaints. And the most joyous part of it in all of this is that sometimes weather still cause some of this disruption, extension, and every other thing. But in all of this, we have never seen a situation whereby airpeace were involved in any plane crash or mishap, because now they take una passenger very seriously. But make una teach una staff how to make sure they communicate effectively. Set up personnel to verify some of these claims so far made by Oshomhole. If truly they were selling tickets on the spot, yet those ones who buy their own online, they DQ, no one clear their in. It's totally unacceptable. And I want to beg the aviation minister as well, because like I always tell people, pray for Nigeria not to happen to you. All these were people they complain, nobody even take them serious. I believe we don't involve Oshomhole now. Everybody come the wrong haters to begin to look for a way to make sure say they make a just like the insecurity in the land as we speak. By so many persons, have it at the back of your mind. The day we involve either president, governor, or city senator or House of Rep members, involve their family members, and then you will not say you get security. Because now the people, those commoners, now they involve those people for farm and every other thing. They look and say that one of those things. That is why you still see them, see they happy in town as if nothing is happening. So there's need to call all the flight owners, if there's any word like that, to a round table. Begin to re-amend the law that is binding on all of them. A situation whereby I got to airport on time because of so they get so many passengers. They don't fly me. They carry another person. They say make I come the next day without compensation. And these things are not happening in other countries we develop. But if they deny you or rather delay you, consequence must be, because the delay not be you cause them. You already schedule say you get what I won't go do. And sometimes they look at the consequences of that delay when they delay you. So until these airlines begin to pick compensation, look for a way to compensate people. If they're not doing, the law will take its course. I don't believe say these things will change. And as for airpeace, don't be saying una carry flight for ground and no passenger. passengers dey many. You be Igbo man, you be businessman, you suppose know say even if you no get, go higher. Every 1 minute in the Heathrow Airport, flight dey move or dey land. Is it that we can't do it? You can move 2 flights fit dey ground in between 15 minutes or 10 minutes. As you dey load this one, as this one comot, you no go reach 10 minutes, the other one don comot again. It's possible. So why keeping passengers on the ground and people are patronizing you, yet all of them are bringing bad name and record to your company? Is it that you get what you dey use and do? If you put plane for ground now, passenger no dey, it's a bad business. Now, despite the high fees, people still dey come. So why delaying? In all and all, Adams Ali Oshomhole tender his own reserve apology to the management of that airport. Airport not be your personal property. You see it or not, be say you are above the law, because people wey you disrupt, if they sue you, you no go fit pay. Just the way airpeace tell you say you no go fit fly. So if you have any issue with anybody there, supposed to be the counter of airpeace, say make they not book another person again to sit down there. Not be say you go lock the entire airport, the gate, the entrance to that main call. It is totally wrong. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section. Once again, share and follow the page. Like I always tell people, one day, all these things what we fight against for Nigeria, with the bourgeois believe say na they are right, we go reach their top, just like this flight now.